F1 manager videos. We were Williams trying to get him back to the top over a certain period of time. We're back for race 2. Race 1 went okay. We got no points, but a 13th and 17th place finish for Albon and Logan Sargent as we get ready for Saudi Arabia this race. Obviously, we'll be trying to work out how to not spend the entire race just watching it on one-time speed because I can't stop doing that. I am addicted to watching these damn cars run round. But early victory for Ferrari, a surprise 1 and 3 for Ferrari, put them top in the Constructors' Championship. We, of course, are just trying to get on there. Anything we can do to stay above Haas, Alpine and Kick Sauber is a must. Anything we can knock away from Aston or RB, the RB Cash App, Visa, swipe your butt crack cards will be great. So that is our plan. As we've got some stuff to do with some post race Bahrain bits to go through. Driver development update. Have we improved? Drivers should be developing. Logan Sargent had actually, bar a couple of lockups, had a very good run. Very confident at the beginning. If he hadn't spun, I do wonder whether he would have been pushing even higher up, closer to Albon that time round. It doesn't say they've gone up. It just says we can look at their development. Well, you know their development over time. Here's the young drivers, the F2 drivers. I mean, cool. Ah, here you go. It does show if they're moving. Their overtaking's improved. Luke Browning. We might be looking at some of these going forward. 65, 17, 68. And what's Logan at? 78. So he is a way off these young F2 drivers if we were to take a punt on one of them. That's the Bahrain Formula 2. Oliver Behrman took the podium. Behrman, Paul Aaron, and Antonelli. Names that we know because they may be making their way to Formula 1 very soon. Okay, let's look at the training schedule going forward then. For Saudi Arabia is in 4 days. We have the pit crew training that we can decide to do and work on extra things if we want to stop different errors. I think for now, we'll just stick on balanced. I have no need to push this any other way. We're not weary. We haven't seen any huge problems. I don't think our chance of mistakes are too bad. 2.5, I think we had, now 2.7 on the pit stops. Fairly reasonable for us. 2.5 was the 5th fastest. We'll take that. Until we start seeing something else, we'll leave this on balance. Until we start seeing that we need to work on something more than something else, I'm just going to leave on balanced. No need for this month to change anything. We'll leave them as they are. They're well rested. It's the early season. Let's not worry about it too much. This is the rest of the staff view. Everyone's a bit peeved, you know. Why is everyone so negative? Is it because I'm here? Is it me? Am I the problem? It's me? Hope not. ATR starts today, so that's the post-race for Bahrain. Just saying we struggled because of our medium speed performance, which we knew before we went in, funnily enough. New aerodynamic testing regulation period has started. So we used up our hours before. We have 6 hours and 80 hours of the wind tunnel for more development. Can we do more design? This stuff's still in design, right? Projects in progress. I think we've used all of our engineers as well. Have we thought about this? We still need some more. I mean, side pods would be good. Just for speed purposes. You know me, I love a bit of speed. But I think we've used all our... Oh, we've got... Next period is in 60 days. Okay, well, I don't really know how we best work on this. I think we've run out of engineers. So let me just knock in 20 hours of wind tunnel. 2 days, 20 hours. We'll do 4 lots that we can do. Let me just check because I'm pretty sure if we look balance, can we go optimize cooling? Yeah, optimize aerodynamics. Don't want to lose top speed. Race performance. We lose engine cooling. Do we care about engine cooling? For an extra couple of G's, baby. Maybe not. Car performance. Can we look rank on grid? Yeah. Anything to push that top speed up? Oh, engine cooling would knock us down 7. Jesus. This is a good way of looking at it. Okay, so if we were to take the balance, it's going to improve our top speed, knock our weight down. Yeah, okay, not bad. Let me just check. Have we got any engineers? We have no available engineers. Okay. That is what I thought. Our engineers, very busy. I used them all up at the beginning. Yeah, cancel the project. Cool. Front wing and rear wing we're working on. Project's in process. We should be able to find out when it's... Should be pretty soon. 27 days, of course. Barely any days have gone by. Let's just get to the race weekend, shall we? Stop mucking around with this car stuff. Let's race some cars. Race preview. Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Just a couple of days away. Fastest street circuit on the calendar. Tense racing, quick corners. Ferrari, the pack, and the construction. Yeah, whatever. We don't care. Charlie. Balanced circuit, and our car isn't well suited to due to its low medium speed performance. Sven, well, let's sort out the medium speed performance, and shall we? It seems to be a problem. 66% safety car. I mean, it was 75% last time. Didn't happen, did it? 19 seconds, and only 8 seconds gained under safety car. That's pretty good. What we're looking at in terms of weather, that's the big one. Clear. Weather forecast clear. We're going to gain 8 seconds on a safety car pit stop if it's worth it. 19 seconds is a normal time. I need to start writing these things down. So when we're looking at time, 19 seconds is the gap that we're going to lose on the pit. So when we get to that, if we've got a chance, we should make pit stops. I think I hold on and make pit stops a little bit late sometimes. I like to run the tyres down to 0 before changing. Sometimes it makes sense to change early. I need to remember that. Alex Albon, 15th or higher again. I don't see any reason not to change it. You were 13th last time, but 13th or higher, that's going to be a push. 13th is the best. I think we're gonna get here. Rank performance is 15th. Let's keep that the same. Logan, I think. Ah, man, do we want to go 17th? He had a good run. Let's go for another 19th for him. And if he knocks out of the park, we think about putting him up to a medium as well. I just understand his mentality is a little bit off.
We're here in Jeddah, where the tension is boiling as we head into the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Oh, the Saudi Arabian
We're on the shores
Grand
of the
Prix.
Red Sea in the shade of Jeddah's skyscrapers. This might be a dream setting, but as we know, in Formula One, not all dreams come true.
Oh,
It's Ferrari
not all
who are
dreams
currently
come
ahead
true.
in the constructors' standings.
Would you
And as the
believe it?
final round begins, what a season it's been.
Ferrari
It's time
ahead.
then for another thrilling weekend of F1 drama.
Drama. Let's go, baby. So, much like last time, we will be running practice because I do like to tweak my car myself to get the maximum from my drivers here. So we will be back after P3. And here we are back for qualifying in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So, how did practice go? Practice went very well indeed. I mean, we ended with 16th and 20th, not the fastest, but reports-wise, post-practice report, this is the one we want. Driver preparation. Setup satisfaction, 96% on Albon's car with 100 acclimatization, 100 parts knowledge. Parts knowledge now is fine because we've not changed anything, so that should stick. Track acclimatization, obviously very good, but 97% driver preparation, and even Logie Boy over here, 92% setup, 96% driver prep. So these boys are confident going into the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, even if we do not have the car to win on the medium speed, as they keep bloody telling us. So we're hoping for, again, just getting out of Q3, getting out of Q1, getting into Q2 is the goal for both drivers. That would be great for Logan, and then for Albon, if he can do it, seeing if we can squeeze in a cheeky little Q3. But we know the car isn't the best. Look at this, very high driver confidence and high confidence for Logie Boy. As we are just going to go for, again, the one flying lap. I don't see any reason to change it. The car setup, we are sweet with. We're not changing anything at this level. High confidence, very high confidence. 32.4 and a 32.9. That's too big a gap between these. But so obviously we need to make some big changes here. We're going to go out into qualifying. We're going to go first, as I like to do. Get out, get it done. So I'm going to send out Sergeant first, and then I'm going to throw Albon on just behind. Oh, that's a lovely little screen here. Literally right behind, to see if we can use the two of them to squeeze out
Loading clear.
something for Albon.
Could you check? Yep, loud and clear. You hear me okay?
Can you hear me, buddy? I'm on the screen, buddy.
Build up temperature, mate.
Build up the
No
temperature,
problem.
mate. Right, so. Expected a quiet start. With it to get busy. Okay, yeah, we're not going to run. So, flying laps, runs. Okay, the flying lap is going to be in the busy period. That's not great, but it should be fine. We don't need to worry too much about the speed and watching the laps.
The real log is crazy, man.
Why is Sergeant having issues?
Oh,
So,
I made another mistake.
oh my god. Sergeant,
Now
I sent
this
you out
was
in
on the
front.
straight,
On the straight, he's locking up. How are you looking up on a straight? You should be
and the
braking.
car
Oh,
fails
this
to
corner.
respond.
He
and
did
they'll
this
need
in
to be
practice.
mindful of the effect that that had on the tyres.
Ah, Logs. Okay. Right, anyway, he's going in. Flying lap. Let's go on board with Albon. See what he can put down here as a first lap. What we might need to set. What we're setting as a standard. Sergeant is in front of him, so should be setting obviously purples. Where's sector 1 coming? Oh, the house is a big old lap, isn't it? Okay. Albon, purple, good. So Albon faster than Sergeant, as expected, as we go round. He's out of view. 4 seconds in front, so there's no clean air. But there's a bit of rubber on the track that maybe Sergeant's putting down. Help him with the line. I mean, he locked up, so he put a lot of rubber on the track after that lock-up. Nice. Lovely street circuit here, Saudi Arabia. Gotta watch those walls. Well, I have to watch those walls when I drive anyway. Nice. Look at him go. Albon. 105. So we're at 130 was our best on practice. We know it's going to need to be a fair few seconds quicker, but we're on the soft tyres as well for this. Go on, Alps. Give us something good. Put a nice benchmark in that we don't have to worry about. Just see Sergeant ahead on the screen there. Okay.
Make sure you respect the delta.
Respect the delta. Over the line. 128 for Albon. Slightly
Boxing
slow.
this up, then.
Only three
Yes, copy.
3 tenths away from Albon, which is pretty good. The first section has been broke. Second section has been broke. So whoever's going round next is beating Albon's time. Signs, is it? Let's get that speed up. Get the cars in. Leclerc. Okay, faster than Magnussen though, by 2 seconds. That's good. Or not by 2 seconds, but faster than Magnussen. Let's have a look actually. Leaders, let's not look at tyres. Let's look at... I want to look at last lap. Yeah, last lap. 2 minute. Oh no, I don't want last lap. I want the qualifying lap. Okay. We're going to have to go to leader. Fair enough. Oh, red flag! Q1 stopped. We are in 8th and 9th. Lance Stroll? Oh my god, Lance Stroll was absolutely... Well, I'm glad he's alright. He's absolutely full sent that into the wall. We were talking about watching the walls on the street circuit.
And you can just feel the frustration from the team watching on the monitors.
Go out first. Red flag. Okay. Restart's going to happen. It's going to still be cloudy. No chance of rain, which is good. Teams make limited change to the cars when session restarts and not serve penalties. May not serve penalties. Okay. 20 seconds. 8th and 9th for the moment. We're good. That's my first red flag that comes in. So we can... I mean, this is good. Confidence is high. I don't think we want to do anything. I think the tyres are still good. We'll get the run plan set to go for another... Tyres less good on Sargent, but we're not expecting him to go fast. So let's not waste a set of tyres. So Stroll is out. I think if you red flag a session suspended, cars will tend to... Okay, when's the session restart? Okay, cars are going out. So that's Alonso going out. We are not doing so bad. Piastri, Verstappen need to go. That's 2 places. But in a 15 with Alonso, okay, I suppose. Who else is going to go out with 7 seconds to go? Are they going to go and try and put another time in to beat us? Do we want to go for one more run? I mean, Sargent definitely should. Because he... But do we go out and... Do we go out when others go out and mess their times up? We're sitting kind of pretty. Who's that? Is that Bottas out? Bottas on the outlap. If the... If the Hasses go out... I mean, I'm assuming Verstappen's going to come out. There goes the Hasses. Right, it's in Sargent out after the Hasses. Ferrari's out. Hulks is out. Okay, right. Albon's out as well. Let's go. Put him in the back. Get some air. See what you boys can do. Put you on. We'll put it on. We'll put it on super speed. Everyone's out. Let's see where we go. 8th and 9th currently. We could see both drivers through to Q2 here, which would be massive. With 3 minutes to go, this is it. It's a one shot. Albon's P10. Okay.
P10.
So same lap for Sargent. Doesn't look like Albon's going to do any better. Yeah, P9.
P9.
So it doesn't look like
Okay, so looking good.
we weren't doing any better on a second run. Russell has had an accident with minute to go. Let's watch this run in 8 times speed so I can actually commentate what the hell is going on. Ricardo's in above us, 10th and 11th. Like 400ths of a second between though. It's a big gap between. Keep Sargent in. Both guys are in. There's not enough time. So it's whoever finishes these laps. Verstappen, he makes his Ocon done. Russell done. Russell out in Q1. Gasly done. So only Zhao can move forward. That red flag and us going out early has cemented the reason why I do so. Now I know why. In case of a red flag. Both drivers through. First time, both drivers through. That's massive. George Russell out. So one of the Saubers out. Ocon and Gasly out. And obviously Stroll with the crash puts him out as well. Meaning, yeah, but we weren't even close. Like we were ahead of both Hasses and both Saubers and both Alpines. We were exactly where we wanted to be. Right behind. Even had Russell and Stroll been in that, we would still been in. 2 places down, we would have been in 14th and 15th, which is exactly where we want to be. Right behind the RBs. Albon is on the tail of Danny Rick, so very, very good, very good. And Alonso only a little bit in front of him. We are getting there. A bit of car development, and we might get there. Q2. Sargent, don't let yourself down. We are on to get to Q2. You two both need a slight improvement. You didn't quite get there. We're going out with 100%. We're going out. You've got to have a good first lap because it's the only one you're getting. We're not putting new tyres on. This is our shot. We're not pushing to try and get in.
That's green now. Green
So
now.
let's try the toe. Let's go out early. Ooh! Piastri out in front. I've sent Sargent out in front of Albon to try and get some clean air. We're going to see if Piastri gives Sargent a bit of a run. I want Sargent to make to clear the way, and Albon just to give a bit of space.
You're currently P2.
Albon
That's a
slightly
very
slower.
good lap.
I
Very
think he
good
might
lap.
have been. Oh, he's very high driver
So
confidence.
you go in.
Okay, so they're on their way in. 127 we on 128 last lap. 129
Currently
4.
P3.
Piastri
Okay, good
faster,
lap.
Sainz faster.
Super steady, slowing up. Copy.
Okay, let's get the guys in. We might give them another shot. Let's reconfigure. Do I put him on another set of... No, let's leave him on this set. Confirm. I don't think we need to send... Well, we can figure, but I don't think we need to send Sergeant out again. Albon is too close. Albon is way too close. We need some of these guys to come back in. I want the track to clear up a bit. Okay, Albon, you got to go out. Magnussen's just come in. Sergeant, I think you can stay. I might send Sergeant out towards the end just to mess up the pack. I might use Sergeant as a dive bomb. He's not in the mix now, but I'm not sure he's going to be. It's the out lap. We'll watch for a flying lap for Albon as he comes around. I kind of want to make sure I've just got... Yeah, let's get on board. Come on, Albon. Flying lap. You need to do it a lot better. A lot better. We are slower than the Hasses at the moment. Yuki is the one to try and pit if you can, but we are knocking... Oh, he's got knocked half a second off. So we need some purples. A green. Okay, so his fastest is his fastest, which is good. Car in front of Hulkenberg. Yeah, okay. And he's been much faster than Hulkenberg, though. Well, I see a few more outlaps. If I see those Hasses or see those RBs go out for outlaps, I'm sending the Sergeant out. Albon, 2 greens. Fastest so far for him. Have a good final sector, Albon. Come on, Albon. You've got it. 124, 125. Here he comes. Across the line. Oh, just in the 10th. Yuki is
We are P10.
P10. Come on, Albon.
Good.
Sergeant, let's just have an eye on the map here then, because I want to see if they're going to send Yuki out. Hulkenberg's going out. Okay, I'm sending Sergeant out into the mess. Hulks is going out. Albon is just in that P10. What a great run from Albon. 129.1. Look at that. That gap, that pipping of... And Yuki's just gone out. So Sergeant will be in front of Yuki. There he is.
Remember your brake warm-up procedure.
Copy.
Sergeant, just do your job, buddy. Do your job. Sit in front of Yuki. Slow that boy down. Track position is great. It says it's not great. I'm saying it is great. You don't know what the plan is. Can I give you tactics? I can't get you to hold up. But we know Yuki is a hothead, so don't let him buy time. Don't let him buy time. Albon, you've got that. I don't think the Hasses are in. Albon, what's happening with Albon? Has he got a flag? Ooh. Or is that just driver at risk? I think that's driver at risk, right? I'm assuming it's driver at risk and it's not a problem. Stay there, Sergeant. Maybe have a lock up, maybe slow down. Nothing too obvious. There's not a lot of time. Oh, I've realised I'm watching the outlap. Yeah, I'm assuming that's just driver at risk.
And clear on pit exit. Clear on pit exit.
Clear on pit exit, what are you on?
And go push, go push.
Okay, here we go. So he's on his lap. Yuki behind. Not close enough though, maybe. What we want here is a nice, steady lap from Sergeant. At the moment, Albon is in P10. Yuki Tsunoda, I think, is the only one that's got a chance of actually pulling out the catch. Let's see what Sergeant does here. This needs to be green from Sargent for us to panic about Yuki. Oh, it is green. Car in front is Yuki. That's from the previous one. Okay. I don't really care about my gap to Verstappen, do I? I care about my gap to Albon. Sargent is incredibly confident as well. Okay. Right. There's no way of knowing. I can't read the telemetry enough to know what is going on. Yuki, Sargent, coming round. This is the main straight. This is the last straight. Okay. Over the line. 2 greens. This is going to be the fastest lap from Sargent. No, Hulkenberg did it. Oh, Yuki has gone into...
You're currently P13.
Oh, that's really good for Sargent.
Box.
Copy.
Hulkenberg did do it. Hulkenberg by 2. Oh my God, Hulkenberg knocked a lot of time off Albon there. But Yuki came in behind Sargent. That's quite some gap. Didn't look like Yuki caught Sargent by a whole second. Or maybe we accidentally slipstreamed Yuki. Instead of slowing him down, I may have accidentally given him a boost. That's bad. I was supposed to slow the pack down, not speed the pack up. Okay. 12th and 13th, though, on the grid. That's the best. I mean, for Albon, okay. It's pretty good, right? Getting into Q2 is just good. Anything up from 15, good. But Sargent, alongside him, 12th and 13th. Sargent is pushing for a little spot here. Annoying that Hulkenberg came in. Although we didn't do anything. We didn't do anywhere near what we did in Q1. Our Q2 times a little bit off the pace of the Q1 times, where Hulkenberg was way more consistent. Had we pulled off the same thing, we would have been above. Had we pulled off the same thing, we would have been above Danny Rick as well. So there must have been something happening out there. I suppose tyres as well. Grid penalty. So who had the grid penalty? No one. It was just driver at risk. Okay. Q3, we don't care about. Sergio Perez taking the Q3 results. Perez on pole, Sainz in second, Verstappen. So Red Bull, Ferrari, top 4. Then you've got the 2 McLarens. Hamilton in the Mercedes, obviously with Russell starting much further back. Then Alonso with Stroll starting from the back. And then the 2 RBs, followed by Haas. And then we are splitting the 2 Haas drivers. Haas in 11, Haas in 14. We are in 12 and 13. Woohoo!